early then. You're just getting a coffee.
On a Sunday morning.
Nothing else to do with
Sunday morning in Japan.
We baked the whole way, but yeah. I mean, he threw a 5-3 on his LSD, but I don't know why we had to bake it.
Everyone will be here then. Well, konnichiwa.
Why that keeps...
You got it.
Oh,
that's a few
someone
more,
else.
yeah.
Some more
Morozumi's got a good following. They've been waiting for us. We'll be celebrities in Japan, Dan.
It's close. Weight's good?
Yeah.
It's pretty good. Top 8, top 4. Top 8. Go ahead down a bit. Go ahead.
And someone.
Oh, easy.
Yeah.
Top 4.
Okay, we're hearing Ohio, which I know means yes, good morning in Japanese. Okay. People wishing each other good morning in Japan, and we say that as well. Ohio.
Okay.
Oh, that's a good shot. This sheet's swinging a little harder than it was in the last draw.
Could just be with it still being the first end, and maybe just grabbing a little bit of that.
I know they took a lot of ice out there. Enthusiastic.
Yes. I haven't been to Japan yet. My wife and I are really hoping to get there next year. That's our goal. I've been wanting to go since I was a teenager, which was a long time ago. That was back in the 1900s.
Yep.
履けないけどブラシつけときたい。
Leda's high hopes. Bruno, we are going to light you up tonight when you're here.
SD ぐらいは言ってるでしょ。
あ、言ってると思う。
All right, so bit of a pressure shot here for Morozumi.
Nice clean release.
Yeah.
Ming, get!
Lots of rotation.
Yes!
Trying to come around. They got to go hard for line here. No, they're good.
Okay,
and now they're making it curl. Yeah. This is pretty good. How far is he going to move that? Yeah. Is he going to get it out?
Very well thrown. Very precise.
Nice.
Yeah, that was good. Didn't overthrow it. And now with that rock being as exposed as it is, Tao is going to be forced to one. I didn't even really look at a blank attempt there, though. It is kind of tough.
It's tough. Probably that jam comes into effect, too.
Yeah. Yeah, Morozumi made that about as well as he could.
Yeah, Johnson. Let's make it.
Cheryl thinks we should be going on tour to do our commentating. Well, thank you, Cheryl.
We better race these before Mike gets here. He'll be upset.
Weight's close.
So he just threw this. He'll be pretty close.
Top 4. Clean. Clean. Similar. Clean. Top 4. Go ahead a bit. Go ahead. Yep. Hard.
Oh, they got to go on this a bit. No, it's going to be close.
A shot. Really good.
And
very
gets
nice.
It there. Oh, good.
Very nice.
He almost rubbed onto that right now. That's how much
nice. It was really finishing hard there.
All right, so Tao forced to one makes a good draw to go up 1-0 at the end of the first end of this C qualifier at the ATB Classic, coming to you from the Okotoks Curling Club.
ラインはいいよ。
質問しなちょっと危ないよ。
ラインはいいよ。
ちゃんと向かって。
ユータ側だ。
ベースはね、ギリギリだわ。
Here we are, end number 2 of the C qualifier of the ATB Classic. Morozumi versus Tao. Tao forced to 1 in end number 1. So Morozumi has hammer. Tao electing to draw in, came a little bit deeper than they wanted to, ending up just biting the back of the button. So Morozumi throws up the corner guard.
So they're going to throw their tight center here, I assume.
Just to follow up on Cheryl's comment here in the chat, Cheryl, we're not worried about including Mike on the tour. It's the tour itself that we're trying to avoid. Mike doesn't need encouragement. He signs us up for a lot as it is.
Yeah. He'll just be mad that he wasn't involved in the top of being invited next.
Okay, it's fine.
Coming in, didn't quite line him up the way they wanted to. So Morozumi's probably going to play a hit and roll. I don't know if maybe it is the double. I assumed he was going to go for the hit and roll.
I assume the nose double on this one. He's probably not in a big urgency to. If they're not going to push the envelope, he'd probably be happy to even take a blank this end.
Oh, yep.
Oh, and shot him under the.
But it is behind T line.
Yeah.
That was. I know that if I'm ever playing and I'm trying to generate points, I actually don't mind that. But now the difference is now you're committed to taking the 2. So now
that's right.
It's like great. I've got some backing and I got a guard.
This.
Is he just coming into the 4-foot? Is that what he
I
picked?
thought that's what he motioned.
Or top 8?
And this Team Tao is the University of Alberta team. That's what the big A on their jackets suggests, and on the back you can see the University of Alberta Golden Bears emblem. Coming in, they took a lot of ice for this. I was a little surprised at how much. So
I noticed at the other end, it looked like they were taking more. This is heavy, though. This might be through.
This team did go to an extra end. And it wasn't a long time ago that they were on the ice. So
they came off 8 and they were right back on.
Yeah. So
yeah, Morozumi's going to hook one here. I mean, why wouldn't you? You got the corner up.
Well, that's exactly.
I almost feel like if they'd stopped that top 8, they might have almost gone around anyways.
Line set. Oh, green.
If we can get a well-placed rock here, we should be in for an interesting end.
Across the center, it's going to really go. He doesn't want to be past the yellow. Really good shot.
Okay.
So that's got to be.
Yeah. Probably would have liked that either a little over or a little higher.
Yeah, if you're
not
6
great,
inches higher, it's still pretty good. They got to throw the runner.
Throwing a run.
There is the opportunity to high side it and jam or low side it and jam. So Morozumi's pretty good with letting him throw this. Trying to hold it.
Just peels it off. Now, do you put up another guard? Do you freeze to the back one maybe? Go to the other side of the house?
I think they might freeze the back one, but we'll see what he does. Oh, he's going to go there.
Split the house.
Yeah.
ここでもいいけど。
Or go to the back one.
ちょっと右左側。
Risk with going to the back one is that you could be leaving them a slash double, but now
if they do slash and make it, they're rolling out, and their yellow in the back probably goes. So you just hit the other one, and then you just take the blank. But
you do want to make sure that you are close to that yellow, and you may not end up second shot.
That's right. Teresa, the seaside for these guys is just 2 game, or sorry, if they qualify, it'll be 3 games because they'll have to go back on at 8 o'clock. We were asked how many games the Seaside will play. There was one spot that could possibly have played 4. The Libis team was in that spot, but they lost it out last game, so Moshi plays 3.
I think we have someone else joining us from Japan. It looks like a fan of Morozumi. Ohio.
And maybe you could help us with their sponsor. I see it's Tone, T-O-N-E, but we don't know what Tone is. So if you want, we'd like to promote their sponsor. So if you guys know what it is, let us know and we'll promote it on here.
I can't make out what the one on the shoulder is too. It's got a big K on it, but I can't make that out. Yeah. Now, I don't care what anyone says. This team, Morozumi, definitely has the most noticeable pants in the whole event.
Yeah.
You're gonna.
I wondered if that was tied to the sponsor, but we haven't seen the what the sponsor
the
is
white
yet.
and blue dots. White pants with blue dots, definitely. You can pick them out. Pick them out of a crowd. That's for sure.
Yep. Hard. Really good. Go. Hard. You got it.
It's pretty close here. Not a bad spot.
Okay.
See Morozumi try and stay right there. It's going to be a little higher than the other red, so if they tried to play the double, it would just be a punch right into the yellow.
Got a little hit and stick and roll.
Very nice.
And that's that's really good.
Shot,
I'm pretty sure their second shot, but again, I don't really think that matters that much right now. There's going to be a lot. There's going to be a lot happening here.
I'm just going to try and move roll a rock in, basically.
You got it. Yeah.
Stay in there.
Just watching it.
Good shot.
Good. Nice shot.
That's exactly what they wanted.
Of course, that rock is now getting up higher. So
They're okay going a little higher because the double still won't be there.
yeah, well, there is that jam, but now it does. If a nose hit here would give Tao the opportunity to roll towards that other red one and draw all the play together.
Yeah, try and box them together.
So they're definitely third shot now. They're first and third.
Okay, nice.
He's looking at the double, but
Nice.
even if you rolled into it, it's not the end of the world, right? Bunch them up.
Yeah, I actually
You'd almost be better to punch it, and even if the yellow doesn't go, just to move it over a little.
Yeah, I think if you can get right beside it, even you're really helping the cause. It's making it tough. It would make it tough for Morozumi to spread it out.
You got it.
in the Gooskins Maeda game, end number 1 was blanked. Do have a lot of rocks in play over on their sheet now, but
I'm not sure.
It
might be his last one.
No, there's more to come. I think
there's a couple there. Yeah.
That's his
Must
first.
be his first.
Skip's first stones.
He's throwing us hard.
He's definitely trying to get it across the house here. I'm guessing he doesn't quite have the line for that. Brings it a little bit closer.
Yeah.
Shot.
Pretty good shot. Might see them just roll right back to the tee line on that side.
Is a nose hit bad here? How does that set up the angles?
Yeah, I think all the angles are pretty good for them. If you roll away, if you nose hit, there's a chance they could roll kind of half on yours and still be shot, I guess.
Right, yeah. But
You
with
know, deal with it.
the big, that yellow one in the back of the 8-foot, that's sort of a big factor. That's kind of saving that red one right now, because
that's why they haven't been able to really be aggressive at those doubles.
yeah. We do have some fans of the pants here. Yeah, the fancy pants.
あんまり重さは感じないわ。
11前半から半。
OK。
Looks like they are gonna be rolling. Where did they? See, that was the concern with the small roll. You
got to get under it though. It's there. I mean, you're giving up 2 anyways. You might as well take a shot at it, right?
Right. Yeah, as long as you make contact with the first one, you're going to be fine. That's why I thought either they kind of ended up, Morozumi kind of ended up in between with that roll. If they would have straight nosed it, it'd be a pretty thin double.
Yeah.
And if they rolled that little bit extra, the double wouldn't be available. So they kind of.
I almost feel like they're just looking to hit and roll onto the red the way he looked at it. They're actually, going with the intern.
Going with the intern.
He's trying to get a little more action on it, so he's going to throw a turn that's going to give him a little more gear effect. So it's going to jump harder off this rock when they make contact. The angle's always the same, regardless of turn, but the gear effect's different.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the out turn.
It is the out turn, yeah. So he's
just
trying to keep
straight.
it flat. Yeah.
He's trying to play it flat.
He's going to be close here. And there's that yellow jam coming into the play there. That
jam so hard. I don't know if he could have done much, in all honesty.
So if you think back to earlier in the end, that was that rock where Morozumi played. They were playing some sort of a double, and it scooted over behind their corner guard at the time.
Yep. And that one came back.
And that's the one that.
Yep.
That's what I was saying. You know, sometimes having your corner guard with one of theirs sitting behind T line can come back and help you, and that's essentially what allowed them to take that.
Those rocks behind the T line haunt you.
Yeah. So now, of course, Morozumi does need to complete the play here. Needs to be. He's got a fair bit of margin of error here. I think he's just, based on that ice, I think he's throwing a nice control weight.
Yeah, it doesn't look very hard.
Solid board.
It's definitely not super hard.
Sweeper's just keeping it clean. He's got a lot of rotation on it. So if he hits this high side, it could kick on him. But no, he's got nose. He's got
Perfect shot.
So a deuce for Morozumi.
Takes a little advantage.
Goes up 2-1 over Tao in this C qualifying matchup here at the ATB Classic, coming to you from the Okotoks Curling Club. And number 3 here of the C qualifier, Morozumi gets his deuce in 2 to go up 1. So Tao will now have hammer. Morozumi drawing in on the first one, and Tao elected to hit. And it rolled way to the wings when Morozumi went after it. And it looks like they're just
Still in the guard, eh?
sitting off the rings now.
You got it.
Right in between the house and the
Speed's
board,
the same,
sideboards
Andrew.
there.
Nice
So
and
Tao's just going to call for a corner guard here.
Over on sheet 5 in the other seat qualifier, Goskins got a deuce in the second end, so it was up 2-0,
pretty
playing
good.
3
Weight's good.
against Maydow.
Just shy of
Maida.
tight. Go ahead a bit, Jaden. Go ahead.
I would say Maeda,
Stop your
but
broom. Easy now. Easy.
I'm sure our Japanese viewers
Weight's
in the
good.
comment
Here,
section may
Just
correct
pass
us
your broom.
on that.
Yeah, we're there.
So that's how you pronounce it, Maeda.
Yeah,
Good.
Maeda. That's the way I say it.
Okay.
That's the way I think I've heard it said. So
あれもう打てんだっけもう打てんだっけじゃあ打つわ打てないと思ってた
ああ。打てない。打てない。
あそうだよね
Also going to come around the yellow.
14 後半
okay, Terry says I'm not too bad.
Okay.
Not too bad. That's pretty close.
私は日本語を話しますか?
ああ、いや、見た目も速いわ。
Did you just make that up, or do you actually knew
I
what you
don't know.
said?
We'll see. I'm sure someone will tell me how I did there.
I think that picked, and he tried to spin it out
Oh.
because they were cleaning.
All
U of
right,
A
yeah.
crews was cleaning hard the ice
Doing the
afterwards.
pass, I think it picked in his hand.
Picked in his hand. Okay.
I was wondering, it was an odd release.
いや、
That was my.
2 feet less than my last draw and should be top 4. Okay. Sounds good. I got similar.
So the vowels like Italian pronunciations. Well, that should help me actually a little bit. So.
Diving hard here. Looks like they got to go deep on it.
And they go to the back 12. Guarded. But lots of room for Morozumi to follow him down.
Yeah, I think Morozumi's knew his shot as soon as that crossed the tee line.
ラインはいいよ。ラインはいいよ。ちょっとまだ外にいる感じだ。OK、マサクリーン。
It's not crossing center the same way, though.
マサだ。曲がってないわ、ちょっと。
There it
14.8.
goes.
Comes. Yeah, it takes. It's a lot of late finish, and they're not quite going to get that
nice.
line, but they
Should
are
stay on the
corner
edge,
frozen
yeah.
to it. It
幅広いよ。
It's pretty much open.
It is open.
That being said,
Yeah.
I think he just
Yeah, I
straight
think
come
he-
around. I don't know if that actually will come into play.
Mid 5. I like it, guys. Oh, it's pretty close.
It's a hair less weight. He should overbury this almost as tight as he is to the guard. Oh, didn't get it there. It's just a hair short.
今は
You might see Morozumi just hook around this. It's essentially a double guard for him here. There's no run back.
宿屋君と同じ幅。
俺は進んでたよ、多分ね。そうだよね。うん、15でいいと思う。ちょっと速そうに見えるな。
OK、ちょっとじゃあ待つ。ライン待てる。
Oh, we got Cheryl and Teresa really lining up for
あ、もうしっかり立てるよ。
the trip to Okotoks next
Oh,
year
yeah. All right.
for the ATB Classic. Bringing a lot of tourism into town.
Yeah. Well, you know, in November we do have. Oh, and that's.
That really went hard too.
Oh, and that chaps. That does. That's.
They just can't seem to.
Morozumi sitting 2 right now, but not in a good spot. I think Tao was liking this situation right now.
If it was just a hair higher, you could almost make the double and roll up.
Yeah. You know, we will have a women's event in November, second weekend of November. We're in excess of 20 teams at the moment. I'm not sure. Not sure if we'll get to 24. That'd sort of be our limit for that event, but there will be some streaming there. So if you're looking to come to Okotoks to see some good curling, that might be an opportunity.
Yeah, that'll be one of our better ones that we've had, I think, of the women's events.
Yeah.
I don't know if we've been more than 16, have we, in the past? I don't think
hard.
so.
I don't think so. We were only 12 last year, so.
Yeah.
Hard. Whoa, 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 whoa.
He's pretty close here.
This
He's
there you go. Look, did lose the back one, but really good job of splitting those, spreading out those two. Now Morozumi's got probably his last chance to bail here. Arguably, it's kind of late too, but if he makes this, it's going to be really good. You must think that the line is pretty reasonable. Might just be a dead nose hit. Might get everything going.
possibly, yep. It almost looks like it.
Might have to watch that jam on that red rock on the boards.
Yep. Yep. Yes.
Might have overcurled it.
Are you going to get any of it? Oh, that's... Rolls into the rings, but it is third shot.
No, that's trouble for sure now. I almost feel like I would have hit one of that back one or the top one, tried to play it and roll in front of the other one. Not that that was that hard, but it was hard enough that problems could happen, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Jane. The hair light. A little down. Maybe more than hair. 12.
Coming in nicely. Going to be sitting 3 here. Question is what sort of doubles are set up. And I think
you can play the high double.
that was my this double here was my first instinct.
If you make it really good, you might get shot out of it.
ちょっと帰ってくるんじゃないかなってイメージ。ダブル。あった。ちょい曲がり。ちょい曲がりの予定。
で、最悪ロールか。
うん。
All right, throwing the.
It's a big shot.
I think he's throwing the in-turn. No, it is the no-turn, so they're really taking no ice here for this.
Basically, you know if you made it as soon as you let go.
I think he's. Oh, this was a slash.
I don't know.
I don't know if that was or he got that wide and they tried to make plan B out of it. But
he threw the out-turn, right? So he must have just rolled it back.
Yeah.
Because they had ice inside the nose.
And now, Tao trying to figure out how do I trying to make a double as difficult as possible.
I think he just gets it way over, eh?
Yeah.
Stopping the
And
tee line.
he just definitely doesn't want to set up a triple. I think at this...
You almost got to go behind the tee.
Morozumi's going to be lucky to only give up 2 here.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a big one, and that short runner was a big one. Had 2 chances to get out of it.
It's there, if anything. A little heavy. Easy. Back 8. Back 4. It's still there. Yep, go ahead.
Starting to curl now.
Just above your broom. Top 4. Where?
All right.
Nice shot.
Yeah. Double is there, though.
There's a double.
Good roll. Probably half rock double, eh?
Yeah.
You throw it hard enough to make the double and then keep spinning up to the other yellow.
And around,
Go around
the horn,
like
around
Kerry
the horn.
Burtnick did at the Briar that year.
I think Morozumi would be ecstatic making a double right now. I think he would take that.
He needs this one. Trying to get to curl.
Might get a roll out of this. Oh,
Went too
that's
far.
Okay, nice.
Oh no, that's pretty
That's
good.
pretty good. Yeah, shot
it.
rock and
It's not that easy to get two all of a sudden.
no.
You gotta. I'd be tempted to throw it hard and hit her on the nose, just squirt it out and take your
Right.
two.
And I think that's what he's doing.
That probably was better than making the
Yeah.
double. All of a sudden it gets really hard. Nope. No shot
No.
for three. No.
No.
Not now. Wow, that worked out pretty good. I guess that was always the option. Big shot coming here.
He's curling on him a bit. Oh. And out of nowhere, Morozumi steals.
Wow.
Are they saying one yellow?
Well, he said one yellow, but I would have bet $1 million.
They're
it was
gonna
red.
Yeah, they're gonna put a stick to it. So it's gonna be one either way here.
I didn't get a good look at it.
Wow, that's a big
Little, yeah.
shift. That
Sometimes
would move pretty hard, actually.
Yeah.
I just wonder if he just
they were on it early.
he might have got a hair tight on it.
I think, irrespective of this measure, Morozumi's pretty happy right now. He's a lot happier than he was about 2 minutes ago.
If you told him 4 shots ago he might steal one, I think he would have called you a liar.
しっかり結構こう密いったがっつりこう密いってもうちょっとうまく投げるすげえ赤っぽく見えるんだけど俺もすごい赤っぽく見える全然赤だよ多
It
分
is red.
これぐらい赤じゃ多分ねちょっとかわいそう
Red by a mile.
Red by a mile, yeah. Okay, so
Wow.
our old eyes are still working.
Yeah.
Okay.
We need a dead-eye Deb to call that one. She's probably watching online right now.
Yeah. So Morozumi with a steal. I don't think any of us saw that coming. We were just trying.
No.
He was trying to make sure it's no more than 2, and wow, that's a big swing. So Morozumi up 3-1 after 3 ends. And over on sheet 5 in our other game, Maeda has taken 3 in the third end to go up 3-2 over Gooskins. So Gooskins down 1 with playing 4. Here in these C qualifiers at the ATB Classic.
pretty good for this pass. I think it's good for this pass. Close. It's going to carry here.
Top 8, top 4.
Yeah.
Top 4!
No, heavy.
No, for T.
T-line. T-line.
Yep.
Yeah.
Starting to really high.
Kind of right in the middle.
Yeah, we're like dead T.
Okay. So you thought you were light? You thought you were light in hand? Yeah, it's just that path, I think. Lightning quick. Quite a bit less. Oh! Yeah.
Top 8!
Room.
Top 12!
Gotta go. Take her.
So we've started off the fourth end here. We're going to see Morozumi try and hook the intern around. Dan, you found yourself a muffin over there?
I did, yes. Getting a little bit of the munchies here today.
Yeah, come
Had
on.
a busy day yesterday. Barely had a chance to eat anything. Running around, we had the four full draws and catching up to me today.
Kitchen's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Come on down to Okotoks Curling Club. Try our kitchen. Our bar staff is friendly. Pilsner on tap.
How are they getting by? Oh, just gets by.
Just gets
Great
by.
sweeping.
あー、ナイススイープ。ナイススイープだ。15.7。
Oh, Lisa's just sticking with wine. She's not coming here for too far.
Yeah. Should run straight. Like that with easy?
It is 5 o'clock now, so Lisa can get right into the wine.
Oh, yeah.
He's playing this short runner. He's real close here. Very nice.
Yep, pretty good.
Good.
Definitely an improvement from what it was.
まだ
Noel.
11前半。
Noel, he's is that his name? Noel? Noel?
Yeah, I don't know if it's Noel or...
Oh,
Yeah.
but he's got the sweet stash going.
Yeah.
Not a lot of guys his age could pull that off.
No.
ウォーウォー
I couldn't pull it off, and I'm almost 50. But
おー、待って、もうちょっと
never-
待って。曲げ。
I've never even tried.
曲げ曲げ曲げ曲げ曲げ曲げ。めっちゃギリ。いいぞ、出せはしそう、出せはしそう。あー、ナイススイープだ。OK、
we're gonna
11.2。
roll out. That's gonna give
Exactly, yeah.
Tal the opportunity to hook one. He'll be first one in.
Do you split it now or just draw around?
Oh, he's gonna
they-
split now.
Split,
Might as well,
yeah.
eh? Might not get
Good
a
call, I
chance.
think.
Yeah.
Just got to get the separation.
Yeah, you need the separation.
And it's actually almost a little better to do it early, right?
Jump back 12.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As long as you don't set
Like I
up
want
a
to make sure
double.
I'm hanging on.
Exactly. That's why you got to get that separation to keep the double. But Sometimes you wait too long and you don't get a chance at it.
Back 8. Looks close. I think it's min. I like it then. Back 12. Same weight.
Talking about back 12, back 8 weight, back of the house. Looking to hit probably about a third of that rock, maybe a quarter.
Yeah, I think.
I like it.
Oh, yes, Teresa, it is us at the back.
Yeah. We're not on the bleachers. We're just
It's-
beside the bleachers.
It's not Magic Mike here,
Yeah.
if that's what you're wondering.
Yeah. And there you go. It's got
Really?
the split. Now, don't want
he's
to get
going too deep.
Don't want to get too deep because you leave the double.
Sir.
Here, we can give a little wave to those of us who are. Yeah, there we are.
Yeah. Dan and I are going to arm wrestle later, so pay attention. It's a big double here. They do play a lot of this with the flat turn.
Yep. Yes. Hey! Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
Oh, watch the jam.
Really good shot.
Nice.
And he kicked up a little bit after. He'd end up
Oh,
right
yeah.
behind.
That's great.
That was a really good shot. So it's just a short run, so he's going to try and make this double.
Just feel.
And just peels it off. Now, a couple options here. You could guard the one you have,
ね、もう一回か今振るか。
or you could
Okay.
try and go to the side as well.
Yeah, I almost like the side. But the short guard's not a bad one,
Yeah.
but you give them the opportunity to try and get out.
Okay.
Sometimes you throw that short guard and they change it on you and they hook one on you.
Yeah.
And then
And
all of a sudden you're throwing the runner.
he's going to the side here. He motioned onto the tee line. You do have to be careful. You don't want to set up a double.
Hey,
Or you got to watch that he doesn't do a hit and roll like you did to him last
ラインはいい
time.
よ。8まで。いいよ。8まで。ラインいい感じ。
boy, he hardly threw that. I don't know what we're getting for times, but
いいよ。ウェイトだけだ
Haven't
よ
gotten a。time in a little while.
it looked like it was hardly
Wait,
moving when he
look at
let go of it.
あ、予定よりちょっと曲がってるけどいいよ。悪くない。
He made it easy. So it's probably, what do you think, quarter rock?
Quarter rock, or he's
But-
he's just thinking about freezing. So now
Yeah,
he's committing to score.
I kind of
now.
like this, right? You're in it.
Yeah.
You got Jaden?
You just saw it.
If anything. The light. Light! I think you're going down
I
here.
think it's late.
We're tight got top 12 right now. All the way. All the way. Always have to go. We're like top 12 Max Johnson. Tight guard. Tight guard.
Yeah, 16.5. So he was just short.
Yeah. Not quite that fast.
Okay. Good sweep.
Now
So
where
s-
does he go?
He's in this situation again. How do I prevent all my rocks from
You can
getting
almost get in
removed?
still mode and tap the red.
Yeah.
Or you
and-
peel the guard.
Yeah, because the problem with going to the open side is, you talked about there might be a quarter rock double. Well,
Yeah.
you could put it in a place that turns into a quarter rock triple.
Yeah.
So you've got to be a little bit careful there.
I almost like the tap to the pin and sit right there.
I was going to make a little comment on the, I don't know if you noticed the sweeping on the Team Tau there on that last shot. Got a little bit of a different technique. They knew it was light out of their hands. Now, you might think that they weren't sweeping that hard. They've got a slightly different technique. There's a couple of theories emerging about sweeping, a particular draw shot for weight. The sweeper, if you noticed, what he was doing was he wasn't really moving the brush head back and forth. He was just leaning on the broom as hard as he could and walking with the broom.
Snowplow, essentially.
Yeah, so essentially a snowplow, which some people have been, experimenting, and it's sort of been, the rationale is that when the rock is in that early stage, just snowplowing is as effective as stroking, but it's probably a little easier on the body.
Yeah.
It's not until the rock starts to break that you switch into the back and forth stroking.
I remember when that was against the
Yeah.
rules and 20, 30 years ago.
Back in
you
the-
had that
yeah.
motion back and forth, or it was considered a
Yeah.
sweeping violation.
Only
Lots of guys used to snowplow, and then if it was heavy, they just lift up in front and
Right,
dump
yeah.
everything on. There's lots of guys did that.
And that's essentially the one rule that's left with sweeping is just you have to finish away. You can't just lift the broom. Pretty much anything goes. Don't touch the rock and don't finish.
And don't dump on it.
Yeah, don't lift your broom in front of it.
He's touching it.
It's gonna have a little split there now.
Okay.
Pretty good. I mean, yeah, he might do the same thing that Morozumi did to him. How much the inside? Yeah, you can see quite a bit on the inside there.
Yeah. I think he's got enough room to hit and roll.
Oh yeah, you should try the telestrator now when you got it out. Maybe the battery's dead. Oh, did you see it? There. He's throwing a flat turn out. Or no, sorry, he's got this swingier one.
No.
Oh, really?
Oh, but he's gonna roll up.
Nice shot. Really good.
And end up as
Pretty good shot.
Beauty.
Pretty good shot.
Attaboy.
His second shot though.
Okay.
So Morozumi.
I don't
Playing a hit on that. There's a
Just
little bit of
make-
risk to that because of the jam.
Yeah. I guess it's more wide open than the guy thinks. And from here, it looks like it's half under. But from the
Okay.
you could play the straight come around.
Could just draw, yeah.
lie two. Sit on the edge of it. If you make that, they're probably just taking their one. But you make this go away, now they blank. Unless you can stick it.
11
He might be thinking, well, let him blank because Tao probably doesn't want to blank this end, it being
とりあえず曲が
end
ってこな
number
い予定だ
4.
けどね大きくはむしろちょっと狭いけど足元気をつけながら曲げが使いたい感じになると思うな可能性がある椅子だけ気をつけて
ごめん。
Really going on it early.
It's hanging out there. He's nowhere near the ground. Yeah.
And that was the danger. And it just spins out. But yeah, that was pretty close.
Have the double for 2. Warren Balance says, tell Dan to go into more detail on the stroking. Sounds intriguing, but I said that you just made it up. Oh, that's interesting. There's a shot for 2. Big risk reward here.
Yeah.
2 gets you tied back
You need
up.
to right now?
Roll out, you're down by 3.
Okay.
But it's probably half rock. You make it all day, right?
Yeah, essentially. Half rock double.
Yeah, Johnson.
Terry's been asking about the when the rules changed on sweeping and how have they? There's actually been rule changes over and over for quite some time now.
Yeah.
You got it. Let's make it.
Right, going back to when we had to switch to one style broom. There's been a multitude of changes since then.
Well, yeah, I mean,
The snowplow one went away quite a while ago.
well, well, it used.
Where you couldn't snowplow. At one point they decided they couldn't police it, so how can we have that as a rule?
Yeah, I mean, I remember back when you had to sweep across. You were allowed a little bit of an angle, but you had to cover the running surface of the rock with your.
Those guys were always cornering all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
This is.
Well, he's wide here. Has he got air?
No.
Oh, does he have it out though?
No. Big steal
at 2. Wow.
That's a big momentum shift there.
Yeah.
He went from almost getting 4-point swing, almost getting 2 to
Yeah, that's the
steal at 2.
Tao has had his struggles here and goes down 5-1 at the halfway point of the game here in this C qualifier. Coming to you from the Okotoks Curling Club.
Weight's good. Half tight. Weight's good. Tight. Carry. To your broom. Tight. To your broom. Just pass. Just pass your broom. Bottom of ATB. Good. Good. Nice shot.
あまっすぐ進んでたらどっち滑るかいいんだ
ラインはいいよ
多分滑るかいいんだ
ラインはいいよラインはいいか
ウェイトもいいよ。
ちょっと曲げ側って感じだ
ちょっと進んでるわ。
ボーでいいボーでいいボーでいいわそのままでいい15.1 OK
ナイス。
ナイスいや結局ライン的には戻ってきてるしウェイトが速くて上げてる分
Got it, Andrew.
それもあるけど
It's close. Just through! Just through! Just through still! Just through! Through! Three, four. A shot.
Green yes
And as we start the second half of this C qualifying game, we got Tao is in deep here. He's going to have to do some work to get some points here. And Morozumi seems like he doesn't want to let that happen there. They're sitting 3 right now.
They seem like a team that once they get up, they can just pile her on you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's what they did to
Ball
Kui in the
bump to get
last
throw.
game too. They just kept the pressure on. And
Yeah.
You know, just really some good rock
Nice bump.
placement there.
Should move in the 4. I was thinking of hair more, yeah.
Don, yeah, that's you. Don, you hear me? Don saying that to me all the time. Don saying that Wade's loud enough, so.
so we're gonna play this tap and try and jiggle these around in the back of the house, and hopefully they can use them. Maybe get a jam, something to freeze to. But they got to move these reds around, which isn't terrible right now. Those reds are very usable.
Oh, yeah. So we've had a few questions or some comments come up in the comment section after we started talking about sweeping. Back in the 1900s when Wade and I used to curl, you had to go across the face of the rock with your brush stroke, and you were supposed to be perpendicular to the path of the rock, plus or minus 45 degrees, if you can kind of picture that. But you had to break. Your brush head had to clear the running surface of the rock, which isn't a very large area, but you clearly had to have that back and forth or side to side, however your perspective is on that motion. And this technique of snow plowing, which is kind of what you're seeing here in some cases, where you're just kind of leaning on the broom, you're basically just in front of the path of the rock.
Put the broom down.
That was not allowed then. The rules started to change a little
think
bit.
so too.
They allowed you a little more leeway. You didn't have to have such as wide of a stroke. You just had to have some kind of motion.
And I think they had to go that way because just officials couldn't actually come out and prove that you were going far enough or not going far enough.
And then, of course, what happened a few years ago was people started to, where was that, probably around I think it was about 2016, give or take, people, the materials that were being used on some of the brooms, you kind of realized that they were pretty abrasive, and that if you swept a certain way, you could greatly influence the curl.
Yeah.
And then it was sort of determined that it was influencing so much that it was taking away from the requirements of the skill of the thrower, and it was putting it more onto the, as long as you were somewhere in the ballpark, the sweepers could correct
Steer
you.
it wherever, yeah.
So it was felt that wasn't the type of game that we wanted to have. We wanted to put more of the emphasis on the thrower. So we've come up with this. We now use a regulated fabric. If you notice, while the brooms may have a different appearance, they've all got that yellow fabric on it. It's a specific type of fabric. Don't ask me what kind it is. I couldn't tell you. Of course, in your club play, you can still use a variety of brooms, still use a hair broom. I still, there's the odd bonspiel that's not regulated that I like to pull out my hair broom.
I think they found, too, that even though the hair broom did some, it didn't do anything like those other ones did. I think when I listened to that podcast, they claimed that as well, that because the teams wanted to go back to hair at one point because they said, well, we used hair for years and there was never an issue, but then they did test and found there was a slight amount of curl they could get to go with the hair brushes.
The hair can, I think where the hair was different is it didn't tear down the pebble, but it still created the scratches.
But not near as harsh as the other stuff.
So
Tight.
So now we're using these regulated heads, and they've said that you can sweep however you want as long as your final motion is away from the rock, so you're not lifting your broom in the path of the rock and trying to leave debris there. There's things called directional sweeping, carving, knifing. That's all ways of trying to manipulate the path of the rock, and there's a lot of varying opinions on how much influence you could have with these current fabrics that we are using. I'm personally of the mindset, and heck, if you disagree with me, please chime in on the comment section. I'm of the mindset that whenever you're throwing anything more than about board weight with the current fabric, you're not influencing the curl you're not going to get a rock to curl.
No, you can hold it straight.
You can hold it a little straighter, a small amount straighter, but you're not going to add any curl to it. I think it's only effective on draw shots, maybe a backline to hack a shot after the rock has already taken its arc. It has to start its own arc.
That's the way we always treated it, right? You'd go around the guard, you'd try and hold it, and then once it got past, you tried to drag it farther to get it to curl. The farther you drug it, the more it would curl. But you weren't necessarily making it curl. You were just dragging it farther to get that extra distance and that extra curl.
Yeah. And I'll go out on a limb here, and people can feel free to disagree with me. This is my opinion. I think if you're throwing a hit or a peel weight and you're trying to make a rock curl with this regulated fabric, I think you're just wasting your energy. That's my opinion.
Down easy.
I don't disagree with you at all. And I don't want to sweep that hard.
Yeah. Some of these guys are throwing 5 seconds hog to hog, and
you're trying to get it to
you're trying to get it to curl 2 inches.
Good throw, Jaden.
In that, I don't think you're doing
no chance.
So, if you disagree with me or agree with me, hey, leave a comment in the section.
Yeah.
Keep in mind, if you're on Curling Zone and you're leaving a comment, we won't be able to see it. As much as we appreciate you watching, but we can only see the comments on the Okotoks Curling Club YouTube channel. So please come over to our channel, subscribe.
They aren't. You notice that Morozumi throws with the hairbrush.
Yeah.
But it's not necessarily to do with the hair, it's the wood. And I do the same thing. I still throw with the wood. It just slides so much nicer, I find, than the plastic fabric. But guys that just grew up with the plastic, they don't know any different, so it doesn't really affect them. But I find I just love the wood, the feel of it much better.
Well, and we do have a member of Team Tao throwing with the taped up corn broom.
Yep.
Did you ever you ever use a corn broom? Or
No, my brother did it. My dad switched us over when I was just starting to curl, so I was probably 12 or. I don't think I would have been very effective with one at that age, but
Yeah.
you see these old farmers with the great big forearms just busting those things when I was a kid.
Yeah. Yeah, when I started to curl, there was very few still using a corn broom. I mean, they were around, but there were quite a few rink rats still around. Those were
Oh yeah, those could back a rock up.
those were quite they were quite concussive.
Oh God, it was loud.
So
It was so loud.
And Morozumi has not made life easy for Tao here this end, that's for sure. Tao trying, I think they're trying to draw to the back one here. Is that what I saw?
I think so. That's the ice he took for the come around the other end, so I'm sure that's what he's doing. Can really freeze to either, I guess.
Weight's there. Weight's close. It's a hair heavy, I thought. Back tee to it. Weight's good.
They're
Little
trying
bounce
to go
right now.
to the one on the tee.
Back button. Just to it, little bounce. No bounce. Hard.
Gotta go here. Guess they're gonna be going to the top one.
Yep.
Gonna be a little bit short. Just
Just crossed it there. Lesser near.
Okay.
まあもしかしたら下も出ちゃうけど、まあ、ブランクはうちにとってそんなに悪い。
Just gonna try and pick this.
じゃあもうちょっと詰めてもらっていい？あ、OK。ここ落ちるから始めちゃって。
Okay.
Morozumi just trying to remove the yellow one. I don't think he's too concerned about what he leaves behind in terms of red, but job one, get the yellow to go away. Mission accomplished.
Okay.
There he goes.
Sitting three, everything back house.
He'll draw for his one.
And Tao is forced to draw against three here, just to keep the game from getting out of hand.
Got it.
Oh, the score in the other game. They are tied at 3 after
Yeah, I agree.
4. They're playing the
heavy.
fifth end.
Back
Yusuke
four.
is in a
Back
timeout
eight
right
now. Back 8.
Maeda has
I think
hammer.
we need to pick. Weight's fine. Weight's fine. We're back button.
Back button.
Looks like he
That's-
should be pretty good.
Looks like they got a good one there.
So I think we're going to see a
And-
pretty aggressive end coming up here from Tao.
Yep. Tao is in deep. Down 3 without playing 6, but makes his draw there. In this C qualifier of the ATB Classic, coming to you from the Okotoks Curling Club in Okotoks, Alberta.
Weights should be good. Tight. Easy. Maybe in really, really tight. It looks 12 at least. Or full 12. All right.
投げいい感じだよ。量しっかり。さっき遅い方がいいって言ったらめっちゃ遅くなってくる。でもこの方が絶対当たる。10.8。いやでもこっちの方がいいよ。ヒールになるより。
残せれば。
こっちでもいいけど。
And here we are in number
あ、ごめん、
5
ちょっと待って。
with Morozumi up 3 with hammer and 6. Lovely position in which to be. Tao struggling
お6。お、ゆうた。
through the first. Tao was trying to play a guard on the first one. Threw it into the rings and
Oh, he's going to touch in this.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's going
No
back.
tick, that's going to go back.
Yeah, I'm not sure what they were. Were they just trying to draw over there?
I think he was trying to corner guard his own rock.
Geez, that was going to over curl after it did get by.
Not exactly sure, but a couple of miscues by the leads here.
This side's still a little
So
I'll throw another one tight here.
light for tight.
Banjo suggesting that the World Curling may, I don't know if he means World Curling Federation may look further into the broom fabric. It's quite possible. It's probably something that will have to be revisited at some point. But this is what we have for now.
I'm going to peel the top here.
Yeah, start high.
I'm sure when Morozumi discussed it, I mean, they're more than happy to get a blank. Even scoring, right? Score after 6 if you're 4 up, you're in pretty good driver's seat with 2 ends to go. So they're more than happy to score this end as well.
Yeah, they're just trying to eliminate yellow rocks at this point. It's Team Tao that's going to have to figure out a way to generate something and probably hope for a miss somewhere along the way.
Yeah, you're going to need something to go your way.
All there.
Should be just over to halfway. So tonight is, what time's the draw? 7:45 or 8?
7:30. No, sorry. May have been right there.
Some
7:45.
7:45
Yeah,
is
yeah.
tonight's draw, the quarterfinals. So the winners of these two games will go into the quarterfinal. I'm not sure who they line up with, but
It will depend on who comes out of the other game. It's a ranking.
おー何もしたくない
When you come out of your brackets, we have 3As, 3Bs, 3Cs. We take the 3A qualifiers. They get ranked
That's
first,
right.
second, third based on their World Curling Tour standings, and then we take the Bs, rank them fourth, fifth, sixth based on their tour rankings. And so these teams will either be seventh or eighth based on who comes out and where they are ranked. So both of the winners on this draw are going to be facing one of the teams that came out of the
should be out of the A, I would assume.
out of the A, yes.
So they'll probably get Schuster. You know what? It's got to be Schuster and McEwen.
Schuster or McEwen
Because I think Dropkin's playing Kleider.
Correct, yes.
And I think we're doing Dropkin Kleider tonight, I think.
That sounds about right, yeah.
think
That'll be
so.
the live stream game.
Yep.
Got your bird.
Big. Dropkin's become a big U.S. team, and Kleider's up and coming.
Nice shot.
Up and coming Saskatchewan team, so that'll be a big one.
今ね、本当にちょっとだけ。ね、ちょっと幅もらっていいかい。
And
12前半から
if
半でも大丈夫
this game continues at this pace, we're only going to have 3 Canadian teams, 3 of the 8 that are going to be in the playoffs.
Yep.
We've had a lot of international teams coming to this event,
やめてよ10前
and
半
which of course attracts international viewers to our stream,
ね曲げ
who we
曲げ
welcome.
曲げ曲げ曲げ曲げ曲げ曲げ曲げ曲げ曲げ曲げ曲げ両イエスだあ
はけねえよ、はけない。
いいよ
So
That was funny. I thought he might. I looked away. I looked back. I thought he was going to go peel, but
yeah, it's
Like take guard top line, yeah. Yeah. Take guard top
not appeal, but Tao sitting shot off on the side there,
Can add
but
8 feet.
fully exposed. And
he wants us just short. Make it as tough as possible to make that double peel.
Tight. You can go hair, I think. It's pretty good, actually. Hey. It's good. I like it a lot. Bottom of the blue. Top 12. Top line. Just above your brim. Just biting. Good. Good. Nice shot.
Now he's going to go run the peel here.
ここ Get Yes Yes
I might get this one on the side.
He
does.
He
Yep.
did.
Nice
Very nice shot.
Okay. Pass the back four, full back four. I need separation if anything, so I don't even mind. Not like 4-5 that I threw.
Tao looking probably looking to come back of the house with this.
You got Johnson.
Yeah, I think he's trying to. Probably be happy at back four if he could bury it.
It's not terrible.
Yeah, would just like to be
Oh,
shot.
it's not there. He said.
T, top four.
There it
weight's good
goes.
now.
It's diving hard.
Yep. Gotta be buried.
Important
Hard.
thing is to be shot buried.
Yeah, keep her going.
A shot.
The only
good.
reason for coming behind the tee line is just to make that double, create the distance between those two yellow rocks, make that double harder.
Exactly. Get it deep, make that runner a little harder.
And like I said earlier, Tao's going to need a miss out of Morozumi to get something going
Yeah.
there. Morozumi hasn't been really playing along with Tao here. He seems pretty content on making a shot.
Yeah. Even when he misses, he doesn't seem to miss them the wrong way.
Yeah, that's a good point. Missing them the right way makes a big deal.
This is curling. He's crossing center
Curling.
quick.
I think. Oh, just feathers it. Is he?
Oh, they came off it a little bit at the end, too.
Yeah.
Left him behind there, but first shot.
Yeah. So Tao is shot. Now thinking, where do I put a second one here? How do I make this as tough as possible?
Make this really tough.
Yeah. I think no matter what he does, Morozumi is either going to have a draw to the 4 foot or either an open
Or
draw
a
to the
hit,
4 foot
yeah.
or an open hit for one.
If the hit's not too difficult, you might see him play it regardless, just to make sure that he doesn't give up more than a one.
What do you think for time?
I mean,
He doesn't want to draw against
Similar.
two, just in case you get a
That's what I was
pick or
thinking
something.
too.
But
Yeah, maybe, but
I don't know.
I think he can give us the same. 2 feet more if anything. We still have the whole way almost.
I don't know if you just leave that rock sort of top, biting the 8 foot.
Yeah, I like a few feet
Maybe
more.
in the path, take away
We
the
still have to
draw.
the whole way almost. So. Yeah,
And
Johnson, let's make it.
Leave it so that a nose hit doesn't count. Maybe that's all you got, but or do you just put it somewhere and hope for an outright miss?
Trying to hook maybe
Similar. I think it's a little light.
half around,
Pretty slow.
quarter round, half around.
Where are we? Can't tell. Okay. Back four. Just back four.
Back 4.
Back four. Weight's good.
Yeah, you might
Nice
see
shot.
him
Real good.
just play down to that. He just saw it. Take a little more ice and just follow it right to the. In this situation, you don't necessarily want to play for backing. You just throw the straight draw.
No, yeah, because you got to get pretty close to that rock on top of the house for backing. So
And when you start playing for backing, all of a sudden you throw a little extra weight because they got backing, and then it doesn't curl because you got more weight, and then you go by everything. So you just play it as a straight draw.
So Tao did about as much as he could with his 2 shots. Is sitting 2 and has forced Morozumi to draw the 4 foot.
中盤だったらね、待ってば
Okay.
クリーンって言われたらクリーンだけ。
Okay.
で、あとクリーンし上げたい。
Okay.
いずれにせよ14後半でいく。
Oh.
Could be the game here.
Could be a dramatic swing, too. Sweepers seem to be comfortable with it.
I don't feel like he's light. I think he's really good.
I'd say that's pretty good.
Yeah.
And it is 6-2. Morozumi leading Tau after 6 ends.
Yeah.
Here at this
4 up with 2 to play.
C qualifier. And in our other C qualifier game, Maeda is up 2 without playing the 6th end here at the Okotoks Curling Club.
ちょっと膨らんでる。
ちょっと分かるか。
そっちから吐きたい感じ。6、5、5。全然違う。ちょっと今回はしっかり吐いてほしいな。ずっと言うた側だ。もう立ててもいいぐらいだ。はい、ナイススープ。15。
Okay, you got it. Nice and tight.
Doesn't seem like a lot of ice. Okay.
Weight's close. It's a hair light if anything. Just half right now. Half high. Half high, gotta go. Yep, hard. Yep. We're half. Barely. Oh. Good?
Very good.
Me too. Yeah, I thought it was quite light. Good? I agree.
So same as last, 7, right in 5. Yeah. There you go, man.
Got it, Andrew. Let's make it.
I wouldn't mind a hair less.
End number
Just
7
through.
of the C qualifier
Just through.
of the ATB
Yep.
Classic.
Still just
here
through.
on a
Hard.
Saturday evening.
Yep.
Yeah,
just
big
through.
draws tonight at 7:45. Come on down.
Yeah, we got
Cheap ticket.
teams playing for their lives here, and
A shot.
one team in this game will go home empty-handed, and one will be in the money and just trying to figure out how much money they make.
Good. Nice shot, buddy.
And Tao is in a tough position here. Down 4. Does have Hammer playing end number 7 here. Morozumi throwing the Red Rocks is strictly in an elimination phase.
Oh, trying to get it to curl.
Tao did manage to put some pressure on Morozumi last end, forced him to draw the forefoot, made it
Picked it clean.
perfectly.
Yep.
And here another, picked it clean here. Our other game is Gooskins versus Maeda. Maeda is up 2. They're playing 6. It's a long 6th end. They've had a lot of discussions.
Well, I know exactly what back 8 is. Been throwing it all game.
There is a game tonight in Okotoks, Cheryl. Yep, we're going to be going at 7:45 local time. We're in Mountain Daylight Saving Times here in Okotoks, Alberta.
And I think it is going to be Kleider and Dropkin.
I liked it.
Yep. They
take
are
more,
playing
guys.
against each other, and we are going to be featuring that game. So, anybody who's a fan of American curling,
Little bounce. So you're just going to see.
It's too much ice.
He might decide just to get rid of the guard. The guard is traditionally, this is the one that haunts you.
Morozumi's just happy if every time they go to throw, there's one less Red Rock in play. They're going to be in a good position.
Yep. Towel dropped another guard in front of this.
Just tight guard. Okay.
I wonder how many pairs of pants this Morozumi team brings with them to these events, because they're white pants. They do have the blue polka dots, but I'm always afraid to wear white pants because I always spill something on them, like
coffee or
mustard or
slip in
ketchup.
the mud. Or,
Yeah.
But, well, I'm sure they're packing luggage. They're probably here for several weeks, I would think.
They're here.
Mind you, they go dry cleaning, I guess. But
Yeah.
Whoa. Whoa.
so, he's just going to peel this again, I have to assume. We've peeled last time. He's probably going to peel it this time.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, Jaden.
Isn't Kathy Overton coaching one of those American teams?
I have not seen her here this weekend, so if
I thought
Should
Dropkin
be, yeah.
was one she worked with, but I'm not sure. She lives just outside of town.
If anything.
there's a lot of very accomplished curlers living in the greater Okotoks area.
Mm-hmm.
It's good. Weight's good.
Shannon Clybrink did live
Hop
here
tight.
forever, but she's back in Calgary, I think, now.
You can go a little bit for depth. Only
We've got
Aztec.
Kathy O, got Ben Ebert.
Yeah. Ben's
Still
out
only-
in Chestermere
Oh, okay.
is where he lives.
His daughter is part
Shot.
of our
Yep, he plays with some girls out of here.
the
Yep.
junior curling program. Got Kevin Cooey's daughter in our junior curling program.
Both of them were in it.
Got David Murdoch's kids involved in our
Yep.
their
In the little guy
the
program.
real guy, yeah. So we got some quite the pedigree in our junior curling program here. Corey Morris, of course, Olympic silver medalist. We got, her.
Cooper's in our program.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Glennis Backer just moved here, and she went to the Olympics with Shannon. She just moved, plays in our Wednesday night league.
Of course, one of the people heading our junior academy is reigning Team
more.
Alberta
Weight's good.
senior women's.
Yeah, my wife.
Half tight.
Yeah.
Tina
Tight.
Johnston.
Tight.
Going to be heading to nationals soon. She's
December she goes to her senior nationals.
yeah.
Top of the ATB. On Aztec. Good. Nice. Nice.
Well, that's a pretty good.
Some people
Line that up
questioning
pretty good.
our choice of games here. Sometimes when we're selecting which teams to stream, there's a combination of trying to spread out who we play, but then when teams qualify through the A side, they were only on for 3 draws, and sometimes if they could be, in a case of like McEwen, sometimes their opponent has already been featured, so we choose to feature somebody else. But eventually, if they keep winning, they're obviously going to get onto a stream somewhere. So we're always torn as sort of between streaming and creating the draw to move people around the right sheets so that they can play on a variety. We don't have the luxury of sort of being able to stream from every sheet. It's not quite feasible for us at this point. So sometimes the people you'd prefer to see don't necessarily end up on the stream. And sorry, we can't show you everything, but these are our limitations here.
Well, he's discussing just splitting, trying to freeze this there and then roll to the back one. Make it tough to get rid of them.
Yeah. Got Tao with hammer.
Good back 12, just chip and roll. Okay.
Trying to see if he does this just right, could end up with a double freeze. Really doesn't have much other option to try to have any hope of generating 3. We need to make a very accurate shot and then hope for a bit of a miss.
That was a quick pass. Just through. Clean, yep. Just through still. Hard, got it, hard. Still just through. Whoa, yep. Hard. Hard, you still got it, hard.
It's going to hit a lot fatter than he was trying. Ooh, we might leave him that double across the top.
I'm sure Morozumi's going to try. Just looks like a little off nose. 3/4 maybe? Nah, maybe not even that much.
Yeah.
Hair high side.
Probably want to hit a little fatter just to make sure it goes over top of that back red.
Right, yeah.
But
I think if you
pretty
jam,
makeable.
I think if you jam on the red, are you still?
Probably still shot.
Okay.
Probably, well, your shooter stays if you're jamming on that back red. And are you second shot? Maybe not. Maybe, yeah. Maybe the jam is a bit of a factor there still. A little difficult to tell. You'd have to pretty much, I think, hit it right on, dead jam it to not to only sit one.
Make this, it might be the game.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, he did jam it.
Okay.
But he stayed right in front of it.
Yeah, stayed right in front of it.
I'll show you
And what I didn't count on was that red on the side getting that little bit of an action.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's... All right, so Tao with a chance for 2 here. Just wants to be hit a little off nose to miss the back yellow. He's got a lot of house that he can roll to and still score his 2. So
You got it.
I assume he's looking at probably board weight-ish based on that ice.
I think so, because you can't afford to hit it too hard and roll out.
Well, wait, sorry.
And you got to
Okay,
just
got
go
it.
across the
Let's make
top.
it, Johnson.
Solid bump. Solid bump. Bump. Just bump. Yeah.
Got it across center there. He'll be close here. There it goes.
He's got a good one here. And there you go.
Nice shot.
Made her look easy.
Tao gets his 2. That's the good news. The bad news is still down 2. You don't have hammer and you're coming home. But
Yeah,
it
there's
is
always
something.
a chance.
There's always a chance.
Make them look at 2 and
So Morozumi in control, coming home up 2 with hammer in this C qualifier of the ATB Classic, coming to you from the Okotoks Curling Club.
Clean it still.
5、6植えていいよ。
ラインもいいよ。ライン曲げ側。OK、ラインもいい感じだ。ラインそのままでいい感じ。量伸ばしてほしい。もうちょい伸ばしてほしい。もうちょい伸ばしてほしい。OK、ナイスジャンプ。ナイススイープ。15.2。
It's pretty good. Tight. Yeah, just like crazy. Really, really tight. Top line. This is close in, Johnson. This is in. Freeze it. Freeze it. We're not bouncing. You got to go.
Here we are in end 8 of the scheduled 8.
They're trying to get the inside of this, but really hung out.
Yeah.
取った
Yeah.
14.5
Morozumi was not trying to put that rock there.
It was probably the right weight. I think he just wanted to jiggle it, right? Free it
Yeah.
from the back one and stay on the face.
Speed's the same as 2 ends ago?
Yeah, it felt like
I think we know what Morozumi's next shot's going to be, though.
Well, there's probably going to be some smoke on it.
Yeah.
Felt pretty close.
Just wonder if this spot's straightened up a little. He's, oh no, he's going to get her there.
Yeah. And rock number 6 of the end. No restrictions anymore. Blast away.
Ding! Ding! Okay. Nice. Nice 6.
And Tao just needs to keep replacing that guard for a couple of rocks. And
Yeah, they're going to keep making him go away, and then he's going to have to try and find a way to make him look at 2 when he goes through his last one.
Should be there.
Good shot. So we'll see another peel here.
Oh! Ding! Okay. Yeah.
Good shot.
I think we're probably going to see one more guard out of Tao before he tries to make a move. We've got 4 rocks to come.
Yeah, 4 to come, and he's got to lie 2 before when he's done. So some
carrying nice here.
red's going to have to move
not
at
too-
some point.
Yeah. And I don't think he can
Same as
afford
last
to
time.
wait till his rocks because Morozumi is sitting 2 right now.
Yeah, it's going to take 2 shots for him to lie 2 probably, eh?
Yeah. So third rocks, we'll see one guard coming up here.
Weight's good. Tight. Really tight. Almost top line.
Really tight.
Keep room on its own. No, bottom of the ATB. Weight's good.
Tight guard. Good one.
That's
Shot.
a good shot.
Ding! Ding! Oh! Oh! Okay.
And the peel, as we talked about, and now
Oh, they're going to call the timeout.
ああ、3。
Rob's
That
going to
one.
go have a talk with him.
I think that's one Oscar. I think this over here. One Oscar. Everything is possible. He knows here. I don't think you can roll that far. Like, is there possible?
You got to be at least first on this first one.
Yeah, I don't think you can roll that far.
So we're obviously going to need a mistake, right? Yeah. So my thought is that we come down and we try to set up an angle, slap freeze in his back. Okay. Same shot that he's trying to play at the beginning. Yeah. Okay. So now we hope that he decides to chase us. Yeah. If not, we can get that rock.
As we mentioned before, this Team Tau is part of the University of Alberta program. They are the U of A team. That's the big A that you see on their jackets. Rob Krebs is their coach. Runs the program up there.
Need a mistake, Johnson. Yeah. At least you're frozen, and then you can freeze another one. Yeah. Right, exactly. Or put one. You have another timeout. Well, no, just in the count at that point, depending on what happens. You have to beat out the back. You have to beat out the back. So you have another timeout. But I think you need to come. You're better to corner freeze and get by that top yellow. No. Right? Than you are to crash.
We can get to the base, but I don't think we play it.
What's that?
We don't play it.
No, that's what I'm saying.
So I think what did they end up deciding there? Are they tapping that outside one?
Not really sure.
Could be just freezing the back one here too, I'm not sure.
With that ice, it could be freezing to the back one.
If anything, max, but I think you take max. Gary's really good on the outside. So feel very similar? Yeah. Okay. I think so. I think if anything, you can throw next. Start going back.
So Tau with 3 rocks to come here, not having hammer. Morozumi sitting 2. Tau is trying to figure out a way to count at least 2 by the time Morozumi's thrown his final stone.
Looks close. Wait's good.
Looks like he gave it a little extra at the
Back
end
four, back.
there. And I don't know if they're counting. It's
Back
really
eight,
going to have
at
to
least,
curl
at
here.
least back 8.
Yeah, they're going to need this to curl a lot.
It's really good.
Back 12.
It's going to go right by it, I
Just
think.
gave it that little extension at the end. May have thought he needed it because of the, getting it a little wider, but he did not.
Yeah, I almost feel like maybe there's too much ice there. Or he got outside the ridge, right?
That release looked, he had a bit of a release there, and it looked like, from this angle, it looked like he set it out just a little more than probably he hoped for. Morozumi trying to make a couple yellows go away here.
He outed this a bit too.
Or maybe he's just trying to get the one. Maybe he's just trying to. Maybe this is just a straight.
I think he was going for them both, but
he did get a couple of yellows to go.
Nice dead freeze, yeah.
Problem is he does leave the button exposed with backing. So
he's got to lie 2 here after the. Is this his first?
This is his first, yeah.
This is his first.
So probably just looking at the freeze right now.
Yeah, I agree. Sounds good.
Yeah, straight freeze. Then they blast. Then you kind of come with the out, turn around what you can, try and get a little bit under.
Yeah, Johnson. A little light. It's not big. T-line. T-line. Back 4. Back 4. It's good. Just to it.
Should be pretty close here.
Gonna get really close. Might over curl just a hair on him.
Yep.
That's not bad. I mean, they just got to pick it, right?
Yeah, you pick it or
狙っても良さそうだけど。
Might be looking at a double to try and end the game right here. It does leave a possibility of a jam.
I mean, if they straight pick it, they got to tap the red, and then it's just another straight pick for the win, right?
Yeah, they can't just freeze. They can't simply freeze to the red.
If you decide you try and make the crotch double and you jam one fat, and now you might be looking at 3.
Over on the other game, Gooskins versus Maeda. Maeda is up 2 without playing the 8th end.
Yeah.
And Gooskins just hogged a rock. The team Gooskins just did, greatly reducing their chances of generating, well, it's certainly a 3, but even a 2 becomes tough now. Morozumi attempting the pick here. Just wants to pick this red rock clean. Probably doesn't mind if that back red went in the process.
If it goes
but
too, yeah, you're exactly right.
Looks like that's what he's going to do, actually. Yeah, leave the shot there. That's.
Oh, they called her again.
Call in another timeout. This will be their last timeout, and it is the last shot. I think you're limited as to your options here. You clearly need to sit 2, and that red rock is preventing you from counting 2.
Yeah, you gotta. I don't know what you do other than just try and get to the inside of it, and don't give them the exact same shot that you're throwing.
It was a much shorter discussion this time. There weren't as many options. I mean,
just trying to get to the inside, I think.
How do you make this as difficult as possible?
Yeah. Well, they make them look at 2. They did their job this end.
That kind of ice, I have to think he's looking at. Do you think he's trying to remove the red ones out of play altogether? Well, looks like it with that weight.
I think so.
Medium.
Yeah.
He's going for a straight hit.
Yep,
I thought he might be trying to just push it to the back and
Hard, Andrew.
leave some shot. Don't know if he's going to get the roll he hoped for here.
In there.
Hits
Yeah,
it.
pretty
Nice
good.
shot. Go good.
Jason 2. And it's a nose hit, or just
How tight are those? Does that yellow
Yeah,
in the back drag into
no.
the other one?
no. You hit anything. Yeah, well, if you're in doubt, just hit it high side, and at least the rock, that frozen one, isn't going anywhere, right?
Nothing else you can do.
Yeah. Should just go right by it.
とにかく赤の外に当たれば、
OK。
後ろでねステイしてもね、挟まった赤が。
そうだね。
And we have Morozumi.
OK。
Just has to make decent contact with his own rock to qualify for a spot in the playoffs of the ATB Classic here at the Okotoks Curling Club. Got a little wide on this.
Oh no,
my.
steal a 2.
Steal a 2 out of nowhere, going to an extra end.
Got it.
Here we are going into overtime. A bit of a surprise there, eh, Wade?
Yeah, that was.
Yeah.
We've all done it. You just get
Yeah.
a little bit geared up. You know, you just need to pound it and make good contact, and
Little
they go
line for
away.
tight.
And gave it that little extra at the end and pushed it back.
Tight.
Yeah.
Easy now. Easy.
Everybody's been there.
So
Weight's good. We're really
here
good.
we are, tied at 6, playing the extra end. Tao trying to get that rock to center.
Shot.
Fails to get the rock to the center line, so the tick is an option now.
13悪くないよ。2、5、5、2、5、5、曲げ、2、曲げ。
He's really close here.
Looking at making contact, just wants to touch it a little bit. All right.
Okay, nice.
Would have liked to hit it a little bit thicker, but it is.
Yeah, beggars can't be choosers. That's
Yeah.
pretty good still.
Yeah.
Nice.
And does hang on
Yeah,
there, which
that's
could
the
be
kicker.
a factor. That could be, could be the counting point on a hit and roll out.
Yeah, you were. It's good. Just over. Heavy clean. We're over for sure. Little deeper than your broom.
Tao now looking for a high
On the
guard.
Aztec.
Yep.
Just above the Aztec. Really good. The shot.
And that over curl, so that's also off the center line.
Trying to decide which way to go at it. They just saw it the other way, but
It.
We haven't seen a lot of ticks played in this event just because of the no tick rule, but Team Tao couldn't get their rocks on the center line, so we do have a couple of ticks. Is this across the face?
I think it has to be with that
Yeah, it
ice.
must be, yeah. Trying to go across the
He's-
face on this.
'Cause he's still trying to throw a hack at it. He might be closer to the board.
So you can hit
No.
it into the other one. It'll be okay, but doesn't want to go. Is it going too far?
そんなもんです
Hit it too hard.
Yeah, just a
So that
hair.
gets to go back.
12.2
Yeah, if it curls up a little and makes it into the other yellow, you're probably okay too.
Yeah.
いや 12.2 ウェイトはいい
Over in our other game,
I think it's there.
Gooskins is trying to get 2 with hammer to tie. Is running out of opportunity to do that as
Yeah, 2 without, yeah.
Maeda is sitting 3 and Gooskins only has 2 rocks to come. So
Yeah. The odds are working against him.
I think we're going to see some.
So
some
Tao, that's a
peels
good
here.
spot here. Morozumi needs a double peel here.
It's full 12. Okay.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
If he's sending it the right way, does he got it? And jams it. So
He actually had to sweep it a little.
yeah.
Unless they're playing it to hit it thinner, but
Okay. Yeah. I liked it.
Tao looking for a high guard here.
going to stop this just over.
And we're going to see
Very well
another,
thrown. That's not that easy to throw that high guard.
another double peel attempt
Good.
here. A little wide, so it's just going to be the straight peel.
peel, yeah.
Sweet.
And Tao's going to... I think they're talking about one more.
Yeah, I
just,
think that's probably...
I think you need to. I mean, now you're only trying to steal one here.
That's
This
right.
is-
That's right. It's a big
This
difference.
is a bargain compared to what he had the last couple ends.
Yeah, I would have lost a lot of money in Vegas if I'd bet on that.
Yeah, I think. I think whoever put money on it going to a steal after end, or going to an extra end after end
It's
number
good.
7
It's good.
did
Yeah.
really well.
Yeah.
High guard. Weight's good. Heavy clean. Go ahead. Hard. Push. Push.
Oh, they really got to lean
You
here.
really got to go here. This is
digging.
This is not looking. I don't like
No.
the odds of this one making it over. Yeah, no. Well, that does not help the cause.
No. So we got a shot at a double peel here.
Was that a new path compared to mine? Nope. It was a good weight out of his hand. Yep. Good path. Yeah, it was a good weight. I mean,
That hog rock seemed to have quite an emotional impact on Cheryl.
Well, they'll be happy to actually see this spot and make a good shot here after that. This is the same spot
Yeah.
that haunted them an end ago. See it and believe it.
And makes the double. One Morozumi stone in the back of the house, and Tao is calling for the guard.
Yeah, he's pretty much has to now. Needs a miss.
weight's good. Weight's good. Half. Half high. Just above the Aztec. Right on. Got Jade. Nice.
And appeal. No surprise here. A little surprised with the turn. I thought maybe they would just go the other side just to make sure you don't ever come close to that red one. I mean, it's a low probability, but in this game you don't want to
Yeah.
take a chance. And he's successful with the straight peel here.
The worst part would be the nose when he left the guard up more than the jam.
You got it.
All right, so throw a guard, we'll peel. Imagine the freeze.
And Maeda has eliminated Gooskins.
Maeda goes on.
Qualifies.
Halfway only right now. It's close, tight. It's pretty close. On the ATB, weight's good, just clean. Yeah, we're right to your broom for weight. Right to your broom.
Really good.
Nice shot, really good. Good.
And make it go away.
その前までがインターンでずっと来てるからさ。
It'll be good for him to make this shot and just build a little confidence after the miss.
Yeah.
An end to go. It can kind of stick in your head for a little while.
Okay. Yes.
Really leaning. Oh, he jammed and left the guard up.
Oh boy.
Down the road. Huh?
You'll see that here's a big shot coming now.
Yes.
If he can get this
ドロップさ、短く
buried 4 foot,
ただまあそれよく扱ってる気がするんだよね。
Maeda's, or Morozumi's just gonna have to draw the pin.
Yeah.
違うからね。
Tao with his final rock. Trying to come around the guard. Would love to maybe just bite the button.
Lots of room here.
Back 12.
Oh, back 12.
Just back button.
Oh, it's got side of the button. That's
pretty good weight.
Yeah. Morozumi.
その方がいい。
Probably just playing the draw down. Ooh,
with
he's
that ice,
tightening up.
he's playing a little bit of weight to it. Well, this is a more challenging shot than he had in his opportunity to win the game in 8.
アイス多分14後半だと思うな。で6とか。あ、オッケー。あ、オッケー。ちょっと曲がってくないな。一回塗る？ああ。オッケー。うん。
Big shot coming up here. Just to determine who qualifies.
Looks pretty good out of his hand.
Now trying to get it to
He's
curl.
got lots of weight here.
最後まで最後までギリギリだギリギ
He's
リだ
got a lot of
ま
weight
だまだま
here.
だまだまだまだまだまだまだまだもちろんもちろんもちろんもちろんもちろんもちろんもちろん
He'll make contact. Where's he going to roll to? And
Really
he
good
makes
shot.
it.
Great shot.
All right. So, after a rough 8th end, Morozumi pulls it off in
Pulls
the
her
extra
out.
end to qualify. We're going to be back here with our quarterfinal playoff action at 7:45, so in just under an hour. I better go do some ice. Thank you for joining us. Sayonara and arigato.